Hello, it is I, Kaz, the founder of the Urban Hazard and the Facebook community Beards, Barbells, and Banter. Welcome to the Hall of Valhalla. As always, it's wonderful to have you guys here. And today, the video that we're going to be making is on my Minoxidil transformation. And, when I went off of Minoxidil, did I lose anything? This seems to be something that everyone wants to know. I get questions about this constantly. So, if you guys want to know so badly, I'll tell you. So, tune in. So, essentially what I did is I applied Minoxidil for a year and a half, and I responded incredibly well to Minoxidil, like top 5%, and in terms of Minoxidil responders, and that is fantastic. Especially in the goatee area, the mustache area, there's and the underlip as well. There's pretty much nowhere where there isn't hair, right? And at one point, that could also be said for my cheeks. They're a little weaker right now, but at the peak of my Minoxidil usage, my cheeks were actually a lot stronger than they are now. And that's why I started applying Minoxidil again after my 5-month break. And, I thought they would be completely terminal, but they weren't. But that's fine. It's because I didn't apply it long enough, and that's why I'm applying Minoxidil 10% to gain. And yeah, so the reason why that I lost some of the gains that I received is not because Minoxidil doesn't work, guys, but it's because I didn't apply it long enough. Unfortunately, these transitional and vellus hairs that I had here were stuck in the catagen phase, and they could not move into the anagen phase and transition to a terminal hair until it got the proper blood flow and vitamins that it needed by actually being rooted in the sebaceous tissue. Right, so it was completely detached, from the dermal papilla and the blood vessels. Right, so there's no way that hair is going to stay, after the Minoxidil is no longer, systematic within my body. In fact, the majority of these transitional and vellus hairs will be shed entirely after about 3 months of Minoxidil usage. Well, they're going to be pushed into the exogen phase, where they're going to be shed completely. And they're not going to come back until you start applying Minoxidil again. And the second time around, when you start applying Minoxidil again, that this time you're going to have to either apply for longer, or you switch to some 10% Minoxidil like I did. Like, I'm sure that I could have completely, finalized the terminalization of these vellus hairs on my cheeks just by using 5%. But, I got impatient, and I came off it too quickly. So I figured, hey, let's just go on 10%, and then I'm just going to apply it for 6 months, and it should completely finalize terminalization, and then I will keep those gains forever, like I have everything else. These gains I will keep for life, guys. And if you don't believe that, then join my group Beards, Barbells, and Banner, and we will convince you with science and research that this is indeed the case. This beard is forever, and I went from basically nothing. So yeah, guys, it's pretty standard. I'm applying 1 milliliter twice a day to just the cheeks. Occasionally, I apply it to this little upper nook of the mustache here. This side of my mustache is a little more filled in than this side, so I'm just kind of trying to even it out a little bit. I don't know if it's actually going to how well it's going to fill in, but I kind of feel bad, only applying a whole milliliter of Minoxidil to my cheeks, my poor cheeks. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. I can make a video on how I apply it as my beard gets longer. And in fact, when I applied Minoxidil on my last beard, that's featured in my my transformation, I actually didn't stop growing it. I grew it all the way through while applying Minoxidil. So I have a lot of good tips on how to apply Minoxidil as your beard grows longer. So if you guys like the video, please like, share, subscribe, do all that great stuff. Join our group Beards, Barbells, and Banner, and have a wonderful fucking night, guys. Just have a... Kill it. Kill it, guys.